Hi, this is Nancy Woods here, and basically I have come to the S21 prison, and I am in the prison here, but very fortunately today I am also with this gentleman, Mr. BOU MENG, and he is actually a survivor from Khmer Rouge prison S21. So it's really an honor to meet this gentleman, and I'm going to just interview him and ask him a few questions in English, but I'm not sure whether we will get an answer in English or not. Okay, so sir, I just want to ask you that you said you survived this genocide with Phom Phem. Can you tell me what your feeling was inside your heart? What was going on?
តាជាប់នៅនឹងតាមអារម្មណ៍មិនដែរហើយមានរឿងខ្លះគេថាជាប់នៅនឹងតាមមានអារម្មណ៍មិនដែរហើយមានរឿងអីខ្លះ
រឿងគឺចោតប្រកាន់ទេអត់មានរឿងអីខ្ញុំខុសទេគេចោតថាជា CA KSB ហើយខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងឲ្យផងហ្នឹង
He said he don't know but Pol said he's a FBI
FBI?
Yeah but he don't know because he's the artist He said he's the artist he don't know about
អានេះ
everything
ការបត់ចោលរបស់ខ្មែរក្រហមប៉ុលពត
Okay, so what is this
មកលើ
book
ប៊ូ
about?
មេង
this book គាត់សួរថាសភៅហ្នឹងនិយាយពីអី
ណា
សភៅហ្នឹងនិយាយពីអីខ្លះ
និយាយអីគេចោតប្រកាន់យើងថាយើងជា CA KSB ការពិតយើងអត់ដឹងអីទេអត់មានពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងពួកហ្នឹងទេ
He said this book will write about all of his story
Okay, but what is inside the book?
ចោតប្រកាន់
What, sir, what is written inside the book? Tell me. What is inside the
នៅ
book?
ក្នុងសភៅហ្នឹងមានមិនខ្លះ
BOU MENG
និ
has
យាយ
written a
ពី
book.
ប្រវត្តិរបស់ប៊ូមេងហ្នឹង
This book about his story and his
Okay,
family and how they caution him like the other survivors with him in here.
okay, and I can see that the book is in English as well. He's written this in English language. And he talks about the camp and
និយាយ
the
ពីប៊ូមេង
S21.
នេះប្រវត្តិហ្នឹងណា
What is this?
This painting by this man, Wanna, but he was passed away now.
What is that?
His pen is one.
He what?
His pen, he draw
Oh,
it.
his friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, BOU MENG is a survivor, and he also remembers his friends who were
No,
in
Wanna.
Watna.
ហុយវណ្ណៈ
Hoi Watna. Okay. So basically, they are here today in the S21, and he just talks about in his book the
អានេះជាប្រ
survivor
វត្តិ
from Khmer Rouge prison
Women.
S21, how he survived it basically from here.
Also, he have
And
a
then-
skill. He have a skill with painting. This one, his painting.
Sorry?
He draw it.
Oh, he's also an artist. Who is this?
This is a brother one Pol Pot. Brother one Pol Pot.
What?
Brother one Pol Pot. Name Pol Pot. Brother one.
Okay, you
Hit
mean
the
the
letter of
dictator.
Pol Pot.
Is it the dictator?
Yeah, hit the letter of Pol Pot.
Okay, so basically this gentleman has drawn the painting, and he talks about
picture my
the
wife.
killing field and how his wife was killed. Is that your wife? Did you see this? Did you see this?
តាឃើញអត់
អត់ឃើញទេប៉ុន្តែវាអ្នកវាយមនុស្សចោលនោះវានិយាយ
He don't
បើ
see.
វាយមួយងល់វាអា
But
កតែ
ដូច who to
Okay.
kill his wife, he said, he tell him.
Right. So
Yeah.
basically, I think it's easy to say that BOU MENG is an artist.
Yeah.
And he has depicted in painting form, and you can see in this painting he says, "Him Hoi, who is the killer, forced me to carry him." So he has drawn the picture in the prison cell of what was going on, and here he shows how he was tortured in the prison with sticks and beaten, right? So
អាហឹមហួយហ្នឹងវាធ្វើសក្ខីកម្មនៅសាលាក្តីខ្មែរក្រហមវាថាបើវាយមួយងល់វាអាកតែមកខ្ញុំដាក់អាកពួកខ្ញុំដោយអាហឹមហួយ
He said him Hoi, he meet him Hoi intra.
what?
He meet him Hoi intra
Okay.
Yeah, and Him Hoi said he want to kill him.
Okay. But he survived.
Yeah, but
And he's how old now?
now 78.
He's 78 now. So it's BOU MENG was saved after weeks of torture because he was an artist. He was taken from a row of shackled prisoners and put to work painting portraits of the Khmer Rouge leader. Pol Pot, and he continued as others were tortured and killed, and he saw all this with his eyes and as an artist. Obviously his stories and his paintings tell us about the horrendous killings that went on from an artist's mind. He says, every night I look out at the moon, Mr. BOU MENG recalled in a long talk, and he's in front of me. He said this, I heard people crying and sighing around the building. I heard people calling out, Mother, Mother, help me. This was the time of death, he said, when prisoners were loaded into trucks and sent into the killing fields every night. It's a very moving experience in your book, I have to say. It's a very touching experience from artist's heart point of view. I can feel what you are saying. I can feel your pain and what you saw so many years ago. Does it still think about it now?
ក៏តានឹកគិតរឿងហ្នឹងទៀត
ហ៎
តានឹកគិតរឿងហ្នឹងទៀតអត់
មកគិតមិនមកអង្គុយលក់រាល់ថ្ងៃនៅឡានចឹងបាទ
remember it he always remember it.
ដឹងបាទ
and he said it's book to tell about his story to the world.
Well, it's really nice because he says,
អនា
Professor,
គតថ្ងៃក្រោយមានរឿងអញ្ចឹងកើតឡើងទៀត
He said he don't want to see like that.
the thing
The
is
in the
that
future.
BOU MENG's work is actually of very literary context because as from an academic point of view, Professor Alex Hinton of the Division of Global Affairs of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, he made a lot of time and helped him to write this book and compile the stories. And I think from a research angle, it's really very important. Also, he says that that the Cambodian most popular television channel, the Orchid Keng, Glenn Felgates, Som Chaya, Hugh Kola and Kim Sai, who have been telling us these stories. So, sir, you have been going to the media and talking about it. Can you ask him what about international organizations? Did they international foreign organizations?
Today?
Yeah. Are they in
Today
touch with you?
we just remember the day opened the museum, this museum.
Okay. No, I'm asking a question to him. He has been for a lot of TV interviews and everything. So, has he met any international organizations, foreign organizations in human rights?
I don't
Ask him,
understand about
please.
it. I don't understand.
Do you know human rights organizations from England and USA? Have you spoken to any human rights organizations?
Oh, lady, in the museum we have a rule. We can't take a video more than 10 minutes.
10 minutes what?
Yeah, you can't take a video more than.
Well, I'm not even on 8 minutes now,
Yes,
so I've got 1 minute left.
yes.
So I just want to ask a question about human rights. Does he know about human rights or not?
Human rights.
Yes, just
It,
ask him.
tại đang hưởng vì human rights.
តែដឹងខ្ញុំទៅជួបគាត់នៅស្រីដឹងនៅស្រីដឹងនៅអឺរ៉ុប
No.
Okay, so
Look,
it's
alright.
been a really good experience for me personally to talk to an actual survivor from the S21 prison, and from an artistic and creative point of view, his story through pictures can touch many people's hearts. So thank you very much, BOU MENG. Very nice to meet you, and I wish you good luck. Okay, thank you.